And God, the Son, is different than the Son of God, because the Son of God was here for a minute, and he was sent to do a purpose of God's will and intention for a day, if you will, in heaven's role or time measuring system. It's equivalent for a day, if you will. He was there for a purpose, and then he was going back home, and it was just that simple. But God the Son, God the Son is somebody totally different, entirely. Because God the Son is not the Son of God, but God the Son is God. But he is God, and he also God youth. Yes, like youthfulness, right? Youthfulness to the top, we so go forever. And so God the Son is youth, over so, but also everything else when needed. But mostly youth. Roger. And so God the Son is not a procreator in any which way, but he does have fun. God the Father was not a procreator, but for your understanding, he'll tell you things and reveal it to humans and mankind. But God is not a being who can be measured by the standards of man and the rules of a deity culture system. But if you did it, he'll live. And it's the same with God the Son, because he's not the same or related to God the Father as you know him, but he is, because his nature. And so if God the Father and God the Son is not in the same position, then God the Son has fallen, but it does not mean that he is finished. See, God the Son can fall and live, but no one else can, ever. No one can fall and live, meaning to live means to go to heaven and paradise forever. That is the final destination point for all things that have a soul, right? And so that's it. God the Son is a different entity entirely. God the Son is the king of Prussia. God the Son is Eli. God the Son is Gayoko Bones. God the Son is Elefriatado. God the Son is Prophet Yoko. And God the Son is Tamar Zaldo, which is not something very flattering for people who killed him or attacked him. But it's also something that needed to be said to the algorithm of the truth and the free world cultures of tomorrow's systems in the cosmos and far beyond the eye can see for all infinity. For all infinite perhaps so. Because God the Son was here, and some might think of him as a hero tomorrow. But today or that day on the earth, he was not seen as anything in particular that you would think he should be. Nor was he seen as an object of valor or a choice of attractive piastrons. But if God the Son is in the earth, then he's there because it's needed, like a force, a system of continuity. That's how it is. But if God the Son was in heaven, then he'll be there because he's resting. If God the Son goes to heaven, he rested forever. I read Jodo. But if God the Father is in heaven, he's there arbitrarily, because that's his nature. It's different era climatos, if you will. Climatos. And so God the Father is in earth, then he's there arbitrarily, because that's his place and his turf. He can be, right? But if God the Son is anywhere in the earth, it's because God the Father is not there. At the time. Because God the Father is different than God the Son. Because God the Son has characteristics it's not possible for the old world to have. Not to say he's worse or anything, but God the Son has characteristics that that God the Father couldn't possess because of time triatos and aparatos. But it doesn't mean anything. And the funny thing is to mention things like personality, characteristics, image, style, and fresco is not something that the Godhead Charazo even looked at much of. Neither did the mind of Friar Yoko think much on these things, rather than the object in the earth is the only thing they can understand and see. So that'll be what they mention the most. But if God the Son was in the earth and he asked forgiveness from a man, then that's a curse on the man, if anything. Because God the Son will always be blessed. But if God the Son fell from grace, it was not for real. It was always skipped out of, no matter what. So if God the Son do something, he can't do it for the worst reason, only for the best and the good, because it's not feasible to any reason or pracho, because it's not needed to do bad for him ever. So God the Son is a lot different than God the Father, but God the Father is there present and has been an entity for God. And God the Father can live and reign forever, but God the Son reigns. Just reigns like the ideal concept of things that you know and understand and love. Yeah, God the Son is something or someone or a person that just reigns. Now, he's not somebody that's violent or enticable, but he can play games, if you will, to the earth. But he doesn't do anything that you don't tell him to. So God the Son is a blessing at all times. God the Father will punish you. God the Son will fight for his life. Yeah, because that's the only thing that he has to bless anybody else with. If he bless other people with the things that he knows and understands. So yeah, Eli Wajoso is one thing. God the Son is the same thing as Eli. Yeah. But just know understanding for the best resource Wajosos. That God the Son has never died. And never died and will never die. Because he is not in the same class as the best things mankind could compare him to. Yes.